Hey guys, I wanted to show you my EDH/Commander deck today. It's Progenitors, 5-color Progenitors. It's based on Planeswalkers. It's a Planeswalker deck, and I thought I'd show you guys today, see what you guys thought. I'll start with my land. I've got all 5 basic lands. And then obviously I've got all 5 tri-lands, because obviously Planeswalker 5-color is quite a mana-heavy deck, or mana-color deck, whatever you want to call it. So I've got 5 of those. I haven't got all of the shock lands, but I will do soon. So I've got those 2, Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool, Holophane, Steam Vents, Overgrown Tomb. At the moment I'm running a few filter lands, which will probably come out for the rest of the shocks. So obviously I've got Flooded Grove, Fetid Heath, Wooden Bastion, Sunken Ruins, and a lonely singular M10 land, which is Rootbound Crag, which will probably disappear for something more interesting and more Commander-like. For the 5 colours, obviously you want to tap for anything, are always great lands. I've got Command Tower, City of Brass, Transkill Promenade, Rupture Spire. My utility lands, I have Bojuka Bog, because Bojuka Bog is a staple in anything that is black in EDH, because it's amazing. Taloria West allows you to get your Reliquary Towers and your other special lands. Reliquary Tower, because you never know how many cards you're going to draw. I've got Buried Ruin at the moment, but I'm going to drop this for Academy Ruin, because Academy Ruin you can obviously use multiple times. I have a Dust Bowl, because Dust Bowl you never know when you're going to want to kill that annoying non-basic land. Admittedly you have to sacrifice your own land, one of them, but it's worth it if you really want to get rid of it. Bezeju, when you need that Wrath to resolve. Thespian Stage, I don't have... is it Valakut? No. The other Vesuva, yeah, Vesuva, the other Vesuva land, or the Vesuva land to copy something, but this one allows me to copy multiple times, so this one I think is better. Mystifying Maze is obviously taking the place of Maze of Ith at the moment. I've got High Market in here. Obviously allows me to sacrifice any creatures I may have, but originally I was running Child of Alara, so it would sacrifice and blow everything up in response. So this may come out. I've got Homeward Path, which may come out yet. I'm still working on the mana base, really. It's, things come in, things go out. The main part of the deck, obviously Planeswalkers. I've got Liliana, because she's amazing. Garrick, he is also amazing. At -6, puts a ridiculous amount of worms on the field. Nicol, because when you can ultimate him twice a turn, it just gets ridiculous. Razorek, the second he came out, he was going in this deck. He goes infinite with Venser and Doubling Season, so he bounces him, gets an extra 5 turns, bounces him, get an extra 5 turns, or random 5 turns. Khan Liberated, because it just does everything you want him to do, but I've never -14, because nobody wants that in EDH. Gideon, because I really highly recommend this card, because obviously if someone goes, I'm going to gain 42 Pegasus, you're like, okay, Gideon's massive, blow your stuff up, exile all your things, and then beat to death with him. Sorin, 1-on-1, he's amazing. People tend to overlook him most of the time when it's multiplayer, because he only does small things, but then it helps you out massively. Venser, amazing. People tend to kill him pretty quickly, but he is an amazing Planeswalker. Ajani Vengeant, he's the Planeswalker that wins you the 1-on-1 matchups when it comes to it, because of his -7, destroy all lands target player controls. Tutor, Liliana Vess. Win condition, Jace, or draw some cards, or draw lots of cards. Elsbeth, because everything you need needs to be indestructible. Tamio, obviously mainly there for -8, which is have maximum hand size and have all your cards all the time. Elsbeth, because you like to blow things up. This Challenger is here for like minus X, deal X damage to target creature. Tezzeret is mainly there for the proliferate abilities to untap and to find them. Jace, because he's a boss. Challenger here, I don't use any of the +1 or -7, I just use -2. Each player discards a hand and draws 3 cards. Sorin, sometimes he just needs to be done. Ajani, because nobody likes 80 2/2 cats more than I do. And Sarkenfol, because no one likes those 2/2 cats to become 3/3 cats with haste. Great ramp, Garrick. Jace, because he's the friendly Jace, everyone loves him. Vrashka, she deals with all of the permanents that you just don't want. I rarely ever win with her. I have one with a -7, but it's very rare. Jace, because stealing things from everybody's libraries multiple times because of Tamios and things is ridiculous. I'm going to take your best win condition and kill you with it. Rings of Bright Hearth, because you never know when you want to do a Jace twice. I'll take 2 of the things that you want to win with and I'll kill you with them. The main point of the deck is doubling season. If an effect would put 1 or more tokens into play under your control, put twice that many. If an effect would put 1 or more counters on the permanent you control, it places that much. So you play Planeswalker in, and it comes with double counters. Contagion Clasp, again, works great with doubling season. Contagion Engine is amazing, obviously, again, doubling season and Tezzeret. Inexorable Tide, I've been finding this card really useful, even if it is when you just cast a spell, because you can cast a ridiculous amount in EDH. My 1 counterspell, Hinder. Bant Charm is amazing at killing, when I say killing, removing generals from sight is where they need to go, at the bottom of the library. I have 1 Destroy All Enchantments, which is back to nature. I think sometimes you just need a one-off in your deck, just in case you play against someone who is an enchantment-based deck. You can recur it, kill all their enchantments, recur it again, whatever. And especially at instant speed for 2 mana, it is amazing. Got a bit of ramp and destruction, so destroy target land, and you can search for a land of your own, which is good, but it's mainly there to kill particular target lands. Onto the Wrath spells, which obviously Planeswalkers struggle to survive with creatures on the field, so I've got Day of Judgment, Damnation, Supreme Verdict, Black Sun Zenith, Terminus. People tend to get frustrated with Terminus because obviously it gets rid of generals, but sometimes it needs to be done. Austere Command, because it is one of the most singular great Wrath spells of all kind, because it just gets everything. Chroma's Vengeance, sometimes you don't want to get things. That's the problem. That's why I chose this over Chroma's Vengeance, because you get to choose, rather than a Chroma's Vengeance just killing all your stuff as well. Wrath of God. Onto my tutors. I've got, obviously, because I need certain cards to deal with certain situations, that's why I have tutors to deal with them, or search them up. I've got Personal Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Demonic Tutor, and Mystical Tutor. This is more ramp now, so I've got Expedition Map. Well, when I say ramp, this just gets to the land I want. Farseek for the Shocklands, Oracle Maldai, because it is one of the greatest ramp spells, or ramp creatures. Urban Evolution, an underestimated, underplayed card, I think, but nonetheless, I believe is really good. Draw 3 cards and they play an extra additional land, which is really good. Solemn Sim, because everyone needs a sad robot. Chromatic Lantern, 5-colour deck. Now on to more protection. I have Cloud Cover, Privileged Position, Portcullis. I love this card. Recursion now. I've got Sun Titan. He has quite a few targets in this deck. All Sun's Dawn, Creeping Renaissance, because especially with Flashback, you can get all your Planeswalkers back twice. And I've got a couple of draw spells, Blue Sun and Heuristic Study. And then I have a few copy spells. Replication can win you the game. It's a win condition as well. Obviously, this mainly copies. Used to copy generals, but now it copies my proliferate abilities and other things. And sometimes there's a great creature you want to copy, and for 2 mana, why not? And that is my Planeswalker deck. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Any ideas, any advice, any tips, or any